There are two characters in the Bible that stands as a scale for each and every one of us that claims to love God. Those characters' names are Job and King Solomon. Job, the later Job, represents the very rock bottom that any individual would face in this life, and then King Solomon represents the very apex any individual would attain in this life. Now we see in the book of Job chapter 1 from verse 8, when God speaking to Satan saying, "Have you considered my servant Job? For there is none like him on the surface of the earth." Now, I don't want to bore you with the response of Satan as telling God, okay, it's not because of your blessing and everything. You need to understand that the statement God made was, he didn't say, "Have you seen my rich servant Job?" He said, "Have you seen my servants?" That means as an isolated person, God knows the commitment, the level of commitment in absolution that Job had. So when he was struck with what God allowed to happen, he got to rock bottom. In the first instance, we were told he had 7 sons, 3 daughters. All of them died in one day. He had cattle, he had different forms of properties as was depicted at the time that would make one a rich man. He had all of them and he lost it all. He lamented and lamented and lamented, but yet did not curse God. As we also see in the case of Solomon, at the very apex of riches, he still had a certain level of commitment towards God. So the question I like asking people today is, especially when I find persons that are not committed, do not want to do the things of the Lord, do not want to go to service and all forms of excuses, I always ask them, and which is what I'll ask you today: which of you or which of us are as poor as Job was? Or which of us are as rich as Solomon was? In order for you to be extremely poor, there may be excuses on why you don't go to church. In order for you to be extremely wealthy, there may be excuses that I'm so busy, I've got schedules, I've got meetings to attend to. But these are the very, very highs and lows one could ever attain. But yet these men still showed absolute commitment. So the question is today, which of you today is as poor as Job was, not as rich as King Solomon was? And why exactly are you still making excuses as to why and how and when you should worship God? Thank you.